Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? So I've already talked about an anxious attachment style, and what I want to talk about now is an avoidant attachment style. This one can be more tricky to navigate because a person with an avoidant attachment style, what they really want deep down is a serious relationship. They want love, they want to be able to settle down with one person, but they either don't believe that it's possible or they just don't want to take the risk. They want to protect themselves, so they end up actually doing the opposite. They end up sabotaging relationships when they become too close. They end up being promiscuous or just deciding that they don't want to have one person in their life. They have multiple relationships, or they go from relationship to relationship, keep it casual, and if someone gets too close or if they start to feel like they're falling in love, they just disappear, they walk away. So this will be the type of person that also has a lot of on-off relationships, because when they're close with the person, they like it, they like that feeling, but when it gets too close, they become uncomfortable, so they leave. But then when they're away from the person, they want to be back there. So this can be probably one of the most difficult types of relationships to be in, because you never know where you stand with the person, and just as you think things are going well, the person will disappear or they will sabotage the relationship. So this is someone that has probably had neglect in their life. So in their childhood, they were probably neglected by their caregiver. They were probably always, one minute that person was telling them, come and get a hug, and the next minute they were saying, get away from me. So they would have had inconsistent parenting. So this person, this child, would have had to learn survival skills, which is don't allow anyone close to me, or don't expect anything from other people because they're always going to let you down. So this person will normally go from relationship to relationship, as I've said, and then they feel unhappy though. That's the point. They don't want to be like this. They don't want to be someone that is never settling down, but they just don't feel they can do it. They've told themselves the fear is too much. They've told themselves like that, I don't want to fall in love with someone because it makes me vulnerable, it makes me weak, it makes me at risk of that person hurting me. So the only way for this person to change is to acknowledge the fears, the things that are kind of holding them back, and to process things in therapy, process it from the beginning of when they were a child all the way up to where they are now. Lots of people are walking around with insecure attachment styles, avoidant attachment styles, and they don't really know why they're doing that. They don't go for therapy. They're just thinking, why am I always running away from my relationships? Why am I always seeking for another thing in another person? Why am I always cheating? Sabotaging something that's going well. So you just have to work in therapy to push through that uncomfortable feeling when you start to like someone. That's the biggest thing that people with avoidant, they can't handle it. They can't handle the fact that, oh, I love this person now, this person can hurt me. They can't handle hearing another person say that they love them, because then it means it's just fear. I dated someone once and this person said to me, I didn't tell him I loved him, but I started getting close and he said to me, I don't want the responsibility, he said, or I don't want the feelings to do with a serious relationship. And I was like, whoa, there's nothing I can say to that, but that's how he was feeling. He just didn't want to go there. And this was after like 3 years of being on and off. There's nothing you can say in that situation. So yeah, avoidant attachment style is a really tricky one, but any of these attachment styles, they can be addressed, and you can change as a person, but I think you just have to process it. You have to acknowledge where it's coming from, and you have to do the work. So I hope you found these videos useful. If you have, feel free to share them with others and to leave your comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.